Welcome back to Average Jake Reviews. We are going to be covering a sample set that was sent to me from Kierin NYC. Stick around. So, in an effort to be fully transparent, I was sent this from Mona from Kierin NYC. She reached out to me on Instagram and asked me if I had tried this, and I told her that I had not and that I really wanted to. So, thank you, Mona, for sending out this sample set, and as always, that will not affect my reviewing. I will be 100% honest in my reviews of any of the things that are sent to me for free. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into the packaging here. So, Kierin NYC is obviously, I think, a very interesting aesthetic, and the packaging that they've got here is no different. So, really cool artwork. I really love this geometric pattern, and on this little card in here, it gives you a discount code to receive 18%, I'm sorry, not 18%, $18 off of your purchase of any full bottle, which is a 50 milliliter, 1.7 ounce EDP. So next up in the packaging is a little thank you card, and it basically says, thank you for your purchase. It means a lot for a young company like ours. We hope you will enjoy the experience of our new fragrance collection. So nice little touch. I think the thing to remember with a lot of these companies is, and seemingly Kierin NYC, is that they are small. They're competing against some of the biggest in the game, and I think supporting these little guys really makes a big difference, and it makes a statement to those larger companies that just continue to pump out blah releases. I'm really impressed with Kierin NYC just from these 4 fragrances, and I look forward to trying anything new that they release in the future. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into these. On the back here of the packaging, they do give you the fragrance names and the note breakdown, which I think is pretty cool as well. All of them are EDP. First up, we have Sunday Brunch. Now, Sunday Brunch is probably my favorite of the bunch. And what I really get from it is a citrus tea, and I think that's what they're after. So as the note breakdown is listed here, it says Italian bergamot, lemon, and Earl Grey tea. Now, I think this is probably the #1 tea fragrance that I've ever smelled. The tea note and the citrus in this are just absolutely out of this world. Unfortunately, longevity on my skin was not amazing. I only got it about 3 to 5 hours, and after those first three hours, it really became a skin scent, and I ended up reapplying multiple times. With that said, I think for $78 for 50 ml, I will definitely be picking up a bottle of this. So, Sunday Brunch. Now we are on to the next, which happens to be my least favorite of the lineup, Santal Sky. Now, Santal Sky has notes listed as saffron, sandalwood, and vetiver. They also list vibe, and it's listed as warm, intimate, and serene. Unfortunately, Santal Sky, and again, in an effort to be 100% honest with you guys, Santal Sky to my nose, and the thing to consider is that it is my nose. I do still urge you all to give these a try and come up with your own opinion. Santal Sky, I think, is very synthetic to my nose. I'm not a huge fan. Now, as I may have mentioned in previous videos, I'm not a huge fan of sandalwood. I think they're, especially those heavier sandalwood fragrances, Santal 33. I'm just not a huge fan. I've tried numerous times to get into it. There are some sandalwoods that I think are done very well. This one, unfortunately, is not one of them. So I get the saffron, I get the vetiver, I get the sandalwood. like I said, unfortunately to my nose, it just isn't appealing. But I do see a lot of people that are very happy with this. I've heard it described as like a Santal 33 light. And one gentleman that mentioned on one of my Instagram posts is down south, and he said with the heat, he thinks that's really going to make it a usable fragrance. So by all means, please try it yourself. Do not just take what I say as gospel and rob yourself of the experience of trying it. So next up is definitely one of my other favorites. I think, honestly, out of the three of them, I absolutely love Nitro Noir. Now, Nitro Noir is listed as an Italian bergamot, pink berries, and patchouli, which I get the pink berries, but I think that there is more to this. I really get an iris note, like a makeup-y iris note, which may be coming from the pink berries, but while it's not listed, I do 100% think that it is a main player in this fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. I really love that iris note. I like in some of the Dior's that I've tried that it also has that kind of lipstick vibe. Nitro Noir is no different. In this, I unfortunately don't get the best performance as with Sunday Brunch, but I do really like the fragrance, and again, at the price point, I think reapplication throughout the day is not a problem at all. The bottles are very, very neat. I'll try and put them at some point in the video. Last but not least, 10 a.m. Flirt. 10 a.m. Flirt has notes listed as gardenia, fig, and cashmere wood. Now, I will boldly state that I think that it's going to be hard for anyone to beat this gardenia note. I'm not a huge fan of floral fragrances, which I've mentioned numerous times in my reviews. 10 a.m. Flirt did it right. They hit it out of the park. Absolutely gorgeous. I think that fig and the gardenia really balance each other out. While I do get a heavier gardenia note, that fig is right there in the background and is a lovely supporting note. So overall, 10 a.m. Flirt is a total winner in my book, and I would love to have this fragrance in a full bottle. So the vibe listed on this one is fresh, flirty, and magnetic. 100% agree. Awesome, awesome, awesome fragrance, and one that I got a couple compliments at work on. So that will do it for this sample set from Kierin NYC. Again, I want to thank Mona for reaching out to me and sending me this. I absolutely enjoyed it, and I want to give it away to someone. So because it was given to me, I feel like it's only right for me to pass it on to someone. So let me know in the comments which fragrance you look forward to most from their lineup, and I will be picking one subscriber to get this discovery set from me free of charge. USA only, unfortunately, but I will send this set to you so you can experience it as well. As always, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you would please consider subscribing, and like this post if you would please. I will see you in the next one.